Good afternoon, everyone. Sarah here at Three Little Potters, and I wanted to do a quick review of Rub and Buff. This is a product that I have not used before. Let me zoom in for you here. Rub and Buff Antique Gold. So usually I use this product, which is Mayco's Gold Luster. It used to be made by Duncan. And it is very, very small and very expensive. It is, without a doubt, the most beautiful option for adding gold to your pieces. But this tiny little bottle here is $56 right now. So it's a lot. I mean, it's real gold. But I will also say that it has, to sort of keep the gold particles in suspension, it's got some nasty chemicals in it, so it smells horrible. Think like paint thinner, but it does go a long way. So this little bottle will maybe do about 150 Christmas trees. So you can see here some of what I do with them, and then sometimes I'll do a little gold edge. And it doesn't like scrape off, it doesn't come off in the dishwasher, it's very nice. And it's a very, you're not really seeing the metallicness of it in the video, but it's a very, very bright gold. It's, you know, the same as a gold ring or something like that. But yeah, so there's the price issue with it. And then once you put it on your piece, you also have to then fire it again at a special firing. So I basically have to make, you know, 100 Christmas trees to fill my kiln, so that I can then do that third firing to get the gold. So this Rub and Buff is $6. So I was on some sort of forum and somebody was talking about using it. So I have never tried this at all. So people are saying you can just put it on with your finger. It does not smell good at all. Okay, it smells equally nasty to the other one. Yeah, it smells chemically. I guess it's supposed to be gold, metallic gold, sort of in suspension in sort of a wax. So ideally we rub it on with our finger, and then when it's dry we can buff it off. So I'm just gonna do the tip of this tree, which ideally is going to be like gold shining down from above. Oh no, special magic Christmas light. All right, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not, I don't know if you can see the difference here. This is like metallic, and this is like, it's nice. Okay, let's see. I feel like this is another one. I'm just gonna try rubbing it over the texture, because I feel like you could do something kind of interesting. This is a Christmas tree outtake. It's got a boo-boo right here, so I haven't started making Christmas trees yet. So I'm using just the teensiest bit on my finger. Well, I'd say it really looks lovely over texture. It's definitely not the same as the other gold, but it's definitely got a look to it. But yeah, the smell's no better. Okay, you can see what I'm doing here. I think we'll let this dry a little bit, and then we'll see about buffing it out. See if that makes any difference. So on the angel, I'm largely interested to see how the gold behaves on the unglazed portion here. I want to see what that kind of looks like. So let's do this bottom edge. And then kind of pull it up a little bit maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna like this as well. I like it, I just don't know if I like it quite as well. So the other thing I liked to do was to sort of paint a little halo here on top. And I'm not sure if that's going to work with the consistency that this is. I know it's kind of a wax, so it's not quite as fluid for painting. We'll sort of see if we can do that anyway. It's definitely not a precise lime. It's not terrible though. It doesn't quite act like the other one, but I don't know if I mind. All right, let's go back to our first one and try buffing it a little bit and see if that does anything better. Sorry, it said use a soft cloth and I didn't have anything really handy, so I'm just kind of using the inside edge of a pair of leggings that doesn't fit anymore. I think it's shining it up a little more to buff it. I wouldn't say that the buffing is softening it. I would say it's possibly brightening it. All right, let's see if we do that to this one where it has it all over, if it shows anything else, sort of. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely getting shinier. I don't know if it's coming through in the video as well, but yeah, I think that that's really pretty. I don't know how well it's showing on camera, but it definitely is very pretty. It's a completely different look than the other stuff, but it's pretty. All right, let's see if we can buff it in here a little bit. So it seems like it's on there pretty well. Like I'm rubbing as hard as I can. Let me see if I can scrape it off. I am able to sort of dent it with my fingernail a little bit, but I don't think it's easily going to come off. At the same time, I think this would be, you know, something that you would work with on a sculptural piece. And let's try it on that. Now that's interesting. If you can see right here, I don't know if that shows, but it's almost acting like a it's almost acting like a sealer to the part of the clay that is not shiny with glaze. So the wax is sort of filling in those crevices and making them even shinier. Yeah. It's interesting. I think I will switch to this for this application. I think it's $6 worth of goodness for sure. So yeah, it's a really great product. It is a different product for sure. It's definitely, you know, if I want to draw fine lines and designs, then I think I would need to stick to the very, very thin liquid gold. But for going over texture and something more sculptural, I think that the Rub and Buff is a really solid option. So yeah, I think well worth the $6. And you know, and I actually think that this is that the Mayco's Gold Luster is also worth the $56. So if any of you use these products, what's your favorite? What do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.